Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're into Linux distributions, especially ones that push the envelope on performance, today's topic is going to grab your attention. We are diving into some fresh developments from CachyOS, an Arch-based distro that's been making waves in the gaming community. They've just announced plans for a brand new server edition, complete with hardened defaults, aimed at everything from NAS setups to workstations and even hosting providers. Stick around as I break this down, what it means, why it's exciting, and a few things to keep in mind. So, let's get into it. First off, a quick refresher on CatchOS for anyone new here. It's built on Arch Linux, which means it's a rolling release distro that always delivers the latest software packages. What sets it apart is its heavy focus on optimization. Things like profile guided optimization, which is PGO, and AutoFDO, which tweaks the code for better speed and efficiency. Gamers love it because it squeezes every last drop of performance out of your hardware, whether it's for running demanding titles or handling intensive tasks. Now, on to the big news. In their 2025 year end update, released just today, CatchOS shared that they are expanding beyond the desktop world. They are working on a specialized server edition designed for network attached storage, which is NAS or NAS, professional workstations, and server environments. About the goal, to provide a ready to go image that hosting companies can deploy easily for their clients. This edition will come pre configured with a security hardened settings, tune performance for key server apps like web servers and databases, and optimize packages to make everything run smoother. So, why does this matter? Well, if you have ever set up a server, you know stability and security are non negotiable. Traditional server distros, like those based on Debian or Red Hat Enterprise Linux, prioritize long term support and tested, reliable versions of software, even if they are not the absolute newest. Arch based systems, on the other hand, thrive on bleeding edge updates, which can introduce bugs or compatible issues in a server setup where downtime isn't an option. So, CatchOS entering this space is bold. They're betting they can blend Arch freshness with server grade reliability, maybe through careful package selection or additional testing layers. One highlight they mentioned is sticking with the Btrfs as the default file system. That's a smart choice for NAS users because Btrfs excels at data protection features like snapshots, built-in RAID support, and efficient space management. It could make this edition a go-to for home or small business storage solutions. For workstations and servers, the pre-tuned configs could mean less tweaking out of the box, saving time for admins. But let's be real, there are challenges here. Covering NAS, workstations, and full servers in one edition isn't easy. There are different worlds, and NAS might prioritize data redundancy and low power use, while a web server needs rock solid uptime and scalability. Plus, the rolling release model could clash with enterprise needs for predictable updates. It will be interesting to see how CatchOS addresses this, perhaps with optional stable branches or enhanced rollback tools. From what I've gathered, this isn't dropping tomorrow. They're eyeing a 2026 rollout that gives them time to iron out the details. And evolving hosting providers suggest they are serious about real world usability. If it works, it could shake up the server landscape, offering a high performance alternative to the usual suspects. Overall, I am optimistic. CatchOS has a strong track record in optimization, and this could bring Arch's advantages to more users without the usual setup headaches. If you're running a server or thinking about one, keep an eye on their updates. I'll definitely cover it when more info drops. So, what do you think? Is an Arch based server distro a game changer or too risky? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like if this helped and subscribe for more Linux deep dives. Thanks for watching and catch you in the next one. Peace out.